Hi folks, I'm Craig Taylor, and as always a huge thanks for joining me here on my YouTube channel, the Bushcraft Padawan, and thanks for joining me in this week's Thursday's Thought. I was clearing out my garage the other day, the man cave if you will, and I happened across all of my sharpening kit and my sharpening systems, and it got me thinking about how my approach to sharpening and the equipment that I use to sharpen my tools has evolved in quite a short space of time, and how it's continuing to evolve. When I first got into this game, I bought myself, as I guess many of us did, one of the DC4 sharpening stones. If I'm being really honest, I didn't get on with it. I wasn't that impressed with it. Couple of reasons. One is down to me. My sharpening technique probably wasn't that great in those days, so I'm not blaming the tool here, but part of me using the tool was my own technique. Secondly, I could never figure out which side was the coarse and the fine. Was it the gold side or was it the carbon grey sort of side? Could never figure out which was which. And the third reason was it fell apart on me. I actually had to glue it back together, and I'd only had it 3 or 4 months and it wasn't getting a lot of use. So that's the sharpening stone, the sharpening system that I started with. I then moved towards buying myself a couple of water stones, and many dirty, slurry filled, dripping wet with water filled hours later, I started to get the hang of them. But again, I found them quite hard to use in terms of needing a lot of maintenance, a lot of preparation. That they were dirty. There was just a big, in my opinion, admin overhead with using them. I know a lot of people swear by them. This is just my personal input. Around about the same time I started falling out of love with the water stones because of the hassle with them, I bought myself from Bushcraft their sharpening system, and it's still the sharpening system that I use today when I'm out in the woods. In fact, just a couple of meters in that direction behind the camera, there is my day sack, and I've got that sharpening system in there. The mini strop, the double-sided stone, diamond stone, which with an indications to which is which on there, and a small bottle of the diamond lapping fluid. And I absolutely love that system for sharpening when I'm out in the field. I also use it on occasions at home, but that's been a problem. Sometimes I've forgotten to put it back into my field kit and I've left it at home. I've also been looking recently at Tom from Spoon Carving with Tom's Instagram account, and for some time now he's been devising, researching, building, selling his own sharpening blocks using, it's like a floating glass block system. I'm going to link to Tom's YouTube channel below this, and probably his Instagram page below this video in the description. Why am I telling you this? Well, because I've just hit the button and I've asked Tom to put together for me one of those Jarrow floating glass block systems that he seems to use with an absolute impeccable flair, and gets his knives hair-poppingly sharp. So that's the next stage in my evolution of sharpening systems. From a DC4 to a water stone, fell out of love with both of those. The Bushcraft system, love that for out in the field. I want something to bring things to that extra fine touch when I'm at home, a more static sharpening system. What about you? What do you use right now? Have you always used that? Or has it evolved over time? If it's evolved over time, what thought processes and evolution have you gone through to get to where you are now? Do please leave your comments below and let me know. It'd be interesting as always to read them. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll see you real soon. Cheers.